Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where we explore all different ways of self-actualization, how we can live our best lives, what techniques, what things we can do to be able to move forward. Today we're talking about something incredibly powerful. We're talking about caring about you. It sounds simple, right? How often do we put others first and neglect ourselves? It's time to start prioritizing our needs. By the end of this video, you'll know why self-care isn't selfish. It's helping us to live our best lives with joy and purpose. If you're ready to start prioritizing yourself and your life, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get started. Why does caring about ourselves matter? Many of us grew up hearing about don't be selfish, put the other person first. While kindness and generosity are beautiful, they become harmful when you give too much away and not leaving enough for yourself. Here's the truth. If you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of others? Think about yourself and your energy like a battery. If it's full, you've got lots of energy and lots of love and kindness to be able to share with others. But if it's reduced and you haven't got much there and you're running on empty, how can you show up for others? Because you're not caring about yourself. And when the battery runs out, that's when you burn out, and it can lead to exhaustion as well. Science meets spirituality. Did you know that studies show that reducing stress reduces cortisol levels in our bodies, and it boosts feel-good hormones like serotonin and dopamine? Energetically, when you neglect yourself, your vibration lowers, and it makes it more difficult to manifest what you want, to have the things that you want in life, like abundance and deep connections with others. The spiritual truth: you are a divine being. Treating yourself with care and respect is an act of honoring your soul's journey. I'll give you an example. It's called the oxygen mask rule. You're on a plane and they go through all the procedures of what to do if you need oxygen. Well, they always say to put the mask on yourself first and then put it on others, help others, because you can't help others if you don't have the oxygen. And this is the same as life in general. You're not helping anyone by depriving yourself. Does this resonate with you? Comment below. I'd love to hear what you are going through at the moment, what is resonating, and what in your life is actually taking so much away from you, and what is needed to reset your life. Now, what are the signs that you need to prioritize yourself? So how do you know that you are neglecting yourself? Here are 5 major signs that you can see that you have to start looking after you. It's time. Number 1, you feel drained after interacting with others. Have you ever had a conversation that left you feeling emotionally exhausted? This can be a sign that you're overextending your energy, especially with people who take more than they give. Here's a tip. Start setting limits of how much energy you're going to invest with certain people. Protect your peace. Number 2, you say yes when you really want to say no. If you find yourself agreeing to things out of guilt or obligation, this is a red flag. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you're saying no to your own needs. Here's a tip. Next time someone is asking you to say yes, try testing yourself and say no. Pause before answering. Ask yourself, how is this really going to benefit me? Number 3, you feel guilty for taking a break. Ever try to rest, but your mind won't stop reminding you of all the things you should be doing?
This guilt is a sign of deep conditioning that tells you your worth is tied to productivity. But that's a lie.
Here's a tip. Remind yourself that rest is productive. My body and mind need time to recharge. Number 4, your emotions are all over the place.
If you find yourself feeling irritable, overwhelmed, or suddenly breaking down, it's often a sign that your emotional needs aren't being met. You're running on empty.
And here's a tip. Remind yourself to schedule regular times to check in with yourself. How am I feeling today? What do I have to do next? Number 5, you feel like you're constantly giving but not receiving.
If you're always the one supporting others but rarely receiving the same in return, it's time to reevaluate your boundaries.
Here's a tip. Start keeping track of where your energy goes. Be aware of how you're filling up your cup every day and also who drains it.
Now let's just go through our checklist again. You feel drained after social interactions. You say yes when you really want to say no. You feel guilty for taking a break. Your emotions are all over the place. And you feel like you're constantly giving but never receiving.
Which of these signs really hit home? Let me know in your comments below. If any of these sound like you, don't worry. It's okay. You're aware now of what the signs are, how you can make a change in your life. This is a wake-up call to start living the best life possible for yourself, and it involves self-care and self-love because you deserve it. Now, how to start caring about you. Now that you know the signs, let's start talking about how to prioritise yourself without feeling guilty about doing so. Number 1, set boundaries without apologies. Did you know no is a sentence all by itself? You don't need to explain yourself when you say no to others. That is a very difficult thing to do.
Here are some helpful tips. Start by setting small boundaries. If a friend asks you to hang out and you're exhausted, simply say, I can't today, but let's plan for another time. If someone is constantly unloading negativity on you, gently redirect by saying, I hear you and I care about you, but I need to take care of my own energy right now.
Number 2, create a self-care ritual. Self-care isn't just about bubble baths and face masks, even though I love those and those are great. It's also about doing things like meditating, journaling, doing things that you enjoy, like going for a walk. So things that fill up your cup are self-care rituals as well.
Here are some morning self-care ideas. 5 minutes of deep breathing. Journaling 3 things you are grateful for. Drinking tea or water before checking your phone. Here are some evening self-care ideas. Taking a warm bath with calming music. Reflecting on your day without judgment. Meditating for 10 minutes before bed.
Number 3, use affirmations to rewire your mindset. Your words shape your reality. If you have spent years saying certain words and having a certain mindset, well, these things need to change and they may take time. And this is why affirmations are really, really good at that. And I am developing new meditations and affirmations on my channel to help with different topics. So take a look at those. I'll have the playlist below. You can also add a comment below. What is one way that you're going to look after yourself this week? So my beautiful friends, the message is simple. When you start filling your cup, doing things that you enjoy, that are self-love and self-care for yourself, you then have the energy and the resources then to be able to help others. And also your light naturally shines brighter. If this video resonated with you, give me a thumbs up or share this video with someone else who may need to hear the message that's in here. Until next time, take care of yourself, You are worthy of it.